Welcome to Samaritan's Purse Disaster Relief Extranet Training. In this video tutorial, I want to review the form prototype. The form prototype is a list of all the forms. It allows you to create a form prototype for volunteers to complete online at spvolunteernetwork.org in their forms manager. You can either create one or let's check out the list of current forms. You can see there's one of team information. The one that has been updated most recently is found at the top. Statement of faith, criminal history, contact information, so on and so forth. Let's take a look at trip application because this is one that will be changed often. The reason I say it will be changed often is because if we ever have a deployment to a new project area, a new disaster, then we are going to get in this form, and we're going to click edit. Here you'll see the name, you'll see it's active, the name restriction, trip application, obviously. The entity restriction, organization is updatable. A lot of this in here is what IS works with. All you really need to worry about are these two. And make sure it's set on true, and that's trip application. You actually don't ever have to come back to that part, to be completely honest. If you want to check out the project, this is what you will change if there's a new deployment. Short name, project, is required true. We want people to fill this out. It's a required question. Is review required? That means we need to see this on our end. As volunteer coordinators from the North American Ministries headquarters, we want to see what they're signing up for. Is entity attribute. That is true. The reason that's true is, again, so we can review it and it shows up in a list of things we're looking to review. Is persistent false. That means it will not stay, if they select Nassau County Rebuild Project, when they return to the trip application, it will not always be Nassau County Rebuild Project. Let's scroll down. Storage type, string, that's fine. Choice radio, that means they can select one choice. Now if we did regular choice, that means they could select as many as they wanted. If they wanted to say they wanted to serve at all 3 sites, that's fine. But we're going to, after much discussion, we decided to keep it on choice radio. That means they can select only one. Where would you like to serve? This is what the volunteers will see. And then when you come down, you have possible choices. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like to add a choice. Easiest thing ever. So let's say we decided to respond to the Roswell, New Mexico meteorite strike, which didn't actually happen unless you read the tabloids. And let's add another one. Let's say Hawaii volcanic eruption. It's been a busy disaster week. Okay, so we have those two, and all we would need to click is update. Now I'm not actually going to update this because I don't want volunteers to really see these. A total mail, that is simply a INT. It just means it's going to be a number. Let's check out the, after total female, youth male, youth female, requested dates to serve. You'll notice that this is a label or instructions. So I can put any kind of instructions above an item that volunteers are going to select. I can make this as detailed as I want, as long as this is selected as label instructions. Their first choice, it's a date range. And so you'll notice that their first choice of dates is, this is simply a calendar. And it continues. How did you hear about this? Again, this is a choice, a drop-down menu with these options.